there, Epma. My name is Ellen, and I'll be correcting this essay set from you. Let's take a look at what you've written. The first is the letter about the English and Homestay program. Let's see what you said. Dear Mr. Smith, I am writing this letter regarding the English and Homestay program. My name is Epma Putri, and currently studying engineering in Melbourne University. I joined this exciting program to explore and to know the work culture in UK during my summer break. I also feel grateful that I have an opportunity to stay in your place for the next 3 months. Okay. Um, this is pretty good for the most part. There are a few things that I would change. Um, let's see. I think that I like what you did where you started by saying the reason why you're writing, but I would have done it a little differently. You could have incorporated this sentence with this sentence, and I think it would have sounded really good like that. So let me show you what I mean. I am writing this letter to thank you for your hospitality in hosting me for the English and Homestay program. All right, that's a nice first sentence that combines both of these. And then I kind of thought the next sentence was a little awkward. My name is Epma Putri, and I am currently studying engineering at Melbourne University. I joined this exciting program to explore and learn, not to know really, and learn the work culture in the UK during my summer break. Okay, and then the rest of it's, it's fine. So, since this is my first visit to the UK, would you mind advising me regarding the weather there? Besides that, comma, what are the essential items that I should bring during my stay? I'm worried that the environment in the UK will be really different compared to Melbourne, and I'm not fully equipped. I will arrive at London Airport on Tuesday, 3rd of September, careful with your spelling, 2022, around 2:30. I will go to your address by taxi, probably around 3 p.m. Thank you for your assistance, and I'm looking forward to meeting, ing here, your family. Okay, so as you can see, I corrected quite a bit of the grammar. I want to say that more or less, maybe not all the sentences had a grammar mistake, but the majority of them certainly did. So that's something you want to be careful about. That will certainly affect your task achievement. It will certainly affect your grammatical range and accuracy score when you have so many errors with your grammar. The fewer errors you make, obviously, it helps, raise your grammar score. Now, another thing that I want to talk to you about is task achievement, which is why I said that before, task achievement. Take a look at this. It says, ask the family some questions. And this is rather important. It's vague, yet at the same time, it gives you some information, which is really, really important. So some certainly means more than one. In fact, it even means more than two. So some could be 3, some could be 4, some could possibly even be 5. Okay, they're letting it be a little flexible, but the point is that you absolutely have to have at least 3 questions. Here I saw you only had 1. Okay. Oh no, actually you had 2. I'm sorry, I take that back. Would you mind advising me? And okay, and then this. Okay, it's a long shot. I mean, maybe it would have been okay, but you do want to have, well, at least one other question. All right, just one other question I think would be, it would be okay here. Then, I like the language here. The would you mind is the right way to do this. It's would you mind advising me, of course, as I already said before. But you want to be careful with this kind of language here as it feels a little personal. It feels a little informal. And this is a formal letter. You don't know Mr. Smith. You've never met him before. So it's a good idea to be a little more formal here. So rather than asking a direct question, what we usually do is we ask indirect questions, something like, additionally, could you please tell me what essential items I should bring with me. Okay, this would be a much better way to write the same idea, but in grammar and language that is more appropriate here. Okay, so the rest of this was fine. You're definitely on the right track. Okay, just be careful with some of that grammar, and also don't forget to make sure you include absolutely everything here that you see. Okay, all right, let's see. Let's take a look now at your task 2, which is about international marketing. Some people opined that the international promotion for its country is a significant tool for economy and increase awareness of different language and culture. On the other hand, some people argue that international marketing become increasingly intrusive with another country. In this essay, I will explore both view and how I think why international marketing is an important tools in the present day. Okay, so I was very happy to see that you included your position. This is important. I'm glad you did that here. As far as the rest of the paragraph is concerned, however, there are a lot of grammatical mistakes, every sentence, okay? Also, I want to advise against using words like this. I know that some students kind of learn them by heart and think, hey, it's a higher level word. Isn't that clever? And it's going to raise my vocabulary score. That's not really the case because it's not enough to just have high level words, but you also have to use them appropriately. And this is just not something particularly natural, even though I know a lot of students love writing this. So let's try to fix this a little bit. Some people believe that, and this doesn't make sense, international promotion for its country. What is its country? I don't understand this. Some people believe that international promotion, why don't we do this? Some people believe that international promotion is a significant tool for the economy of a country and increases awareness of different languages and culture. That grammatically is correct. You don't want to use on the other hand because typically this goes hand in hand with on the one hand. So if you use on the one hand, you have to use on the other hand. If you use on the other hand, you needed to have written on the one hand. You're really not supposed to use them separately. So this could have been instead, it could have been however. However, some people argue that international marketing has become increasingly intrusive into other countries. In this essay, I will explore both views with an S and why I think that international marketing is an important tool in the present day. So do you see all those grammatical mistakes? It was really quite a bit. So you want to definitely be careful there because I wouldn't want you to get a low grammatical range and accuracy score. Okay. The good example for successful country promotion is South Korea. All right, grammar. A good example of, and I don't understand this. What you're saying here is that the promotion of a successful country, no, wait, the promotion of Korea is successful. That's what it's saying, but that's not what this essay is about. So I don't really understand this. Let's continue. Maybe it'll become clearer. In the beginning of 2000, the government of South Korea was increasing the budget spending for technology, art, and culture development, resulting in better production in music and cinema. Furthermore, the rapid advancement of technology, entertainment was easily accessible, anytime and anywhere to the Korean entertainment. Korean should be capitalized. The popularity of Korean entertainment is increasing all over the world and leads with an S people to voluntarily want to visit the country and learn their culture. In addition, products with an S from South Korea like Samsung and Kia have become widely accepted as a good brand as well. All right, so there's a handful of things happening here. grammar, okay, we've talked about that quite a bit throughout this set, but it's not just that. I don't really know what you're saying here. I don't really know what your central idea is, and I'm not really convinced. So task achievement here is definitely suffering. All right. I almost felt like you were saying that South Korea promoting itself. It was really rather strange. So what you want to be talking about here is how a country, or not even a country, but how a company in one country, maybe that's South Korea, um, promotes its products in another country. So maybe you could have talked about South Korea promoting Kia or Samsung in Norway or in, I don't know, in Turkey. Okay. So you could have talked about how, the Turkish people have become very interested in Korean culture and language and et cetera, because of the way these products are promoted to them. All right, that would be relevant to this topic. But a lot of the stuff you said, I didn't understand what you were talking about. Like the South Korea was increasing the budget spending. All right, so are you saying the government was increasing government spending? It was all really rather confusing because it's not supposed to be about government. Let's see. And then entertainment was accessible. That doesn't seem on topic at all, actually. Okay. So this isn't about international marketing. You're basically telling me that South Korea was promoting itself and its culture through entertainment. I don't know. It's really rather confusing to me, I'm afraid. I don't understand. And then this, which is what you could have talked about more in depth, that would have been relevant, you didn't really develop at all. Let's keep going. All right, we don't say on the opposite side, okay? We say in contrast, okay? So in contrast, China's way to spread propaganda was seen as really intrusive and aggressive. China became the 2022 Winter Olympics capitalized host to promote their country on the world stage. However, this backfired without the was due to the controversy of not acknowledging Taiwan as a competing country. This incident increased with a D negative sentiment from the Western countries, IES. Besides that, products S from China were seen as less reliable compared to those of South Korea. All right, this is not on topic. Okay, you're supposed to be talking about how the marketing from a country is kind of ill received. Okay, so maybe you could have talked about how when China, I don't know, since you talked about cars before, maybe when the Chinese promote Hyundai in other countries like South Korea, the South Koreans feel this is very intrusive. They're like, hey, we have our Kia cars, and now because of this, they're coming into our market and they're promoting it and they're showing all these wonderful things, making their products more attractive. And so this would have been okay, but this whole paragraph really feels rather inappropriately developed. In conclusion, two different countries in the same region no, internationally marketed their products, but had different outcomes. I believe that marketing internationally is important, but with no, I believe that international marketing internationally is important, but needs careful planning and good intentions. Okay. All right, so I'm seeing, well, a lot of things. I'm seeing some definite issues with task achievement as well as grammar. There's no doubt about that. Um, it's very impressive that you get a 6.5. Okay. Um, I still think this needs a lot of work to get to that level. let's see. You said you took it twice and got a 6.5. Interesting. You didn't tell us what score you need, though. Are you saying you need a 7 for Australian immigration? Perhaps. At least from what I remember, that's what a lot of people need. Okay, I really want to see you on the course. I think that the information you're going to get in the online course is just going to really take your light writing to another level. So I definitely recommend taking it. It's what you need to help you get your writing to the next level. Okay. Thanks for sending this in. I hope you think about my suggestion, and I look forward to working with you. Good luck.